Hello, good evening, guys. Welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation. It is Rangers v Hibs tonight. It is the quarter-final of the Premier Sports Cup, guys. Look, could this be a turning point? Could this be a new beginning? Obviously, people making their feelings felt before the game. The demonstrations taking place outside Ibrox, obviously with Andrew Kavanagh already here. I'm present at the game. A number of people gathered outside the stadium already, not happy with the direction the club is currently going in, calling for the exits of not only Russell Martin, the manager, but also the Chief Executive Officer, Patrick Stewart, a man who I've criticised on a number of occasions here on this channel. Right, guys, let's take a little look, shall we, at the team news for tonight's game. These are the two teams that will face off at Ibrox tonight. Rangers against, still unbeaten actually, Hibernian, who sit third in the SPL. They are the draw specialists of the league, however. Have not actually won a great deal of games this season. They have drawn an awful lot of games. Could this game go all the way this evening? That is a question that has been asked by a number of people. Evening, Janet. Robert Rankin says 4-0 Bears today. Hibernian have actually played for 1-1, drawn 3 this season, undefeated as of yet. So the team tonight, to run through your Rangers team tonight, is Butland in goal, Tav at right back, Cornelius, Suter and Magoma are the back four. I've got to say, I hope that would mean, with obviously Cornelius in that team, that he starts on the left side centre-back side, and that we can put Suter back to right side centre-back. I think that would be the most beneficial. But, you know, Suter looks good. Suter looks good when he is the right side centre-back. He doesn't look as good when he's left side. Brilliant news that Nico Raskan is back in the side tonight, alongside Mo Diamonde, with Asgard in the 10 role. Mikey Moore and JD Gassama are the wingers. I've got to say, I don't know how there must be some agreement in place between Tottenham and Rangers as to how many games Moore has to play, because I don't see how, to be perfectly honest with you, you can put Mikey Moore in over Finlay Curtis. Curtis has looked better at all points this season. Has looked better at all points this season when he's played. So, look, you know, I've got to say, I'd much rather see us developing our own talent rather than developing somebody else's talent. For me, I'd much rather see Finlay Curtis in there over Mikey Moore, who has looked lost, I think, on a number of occasions this season. Substitutes bench this evening is Kelly, Aarons, Barron, who drops down to the bench, Chimiti, the £8.5 million man, Bayrami, Ant-Man, Giga, Curtis and Danilo. The Hibs starting 11 for tonight's game is Salinger, Hanley, Levitt, Bowie, Martin Boyle, the guy who scored a number of goals against Rangers in the past, McGrath, Cadden, Mulligan, who a player who, you know, realistically I wish that we'd signed. Josh Mulligan, a very, very talented footballer. You know, someone who I think could have come in and done a really good job for us. Big miss there. Abita and, of course, Rocky Bashiri, another... I like Rocky Bashiri. I think he's another player we probably should have looked at, to be perfectly honest with you, in the summer. Their subs, obviously, they're listed as well. I'm not going to spend too long on that Hibs lineup, guys. I'd love to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the lineup tonight? Robert Rankin says, good, Raskin is back. Janet says, hope Raskin scores the day. Get it right. Up yeah, Martin, you clown. Earlier comments that were made on the channel, obviously we'll be interested to see what tactics Rangers play. Surely Martin has to have learned something. I agree with you on that one, John. And James Simpson, obviously Bedworth loyal, very close to me here in Coventry, says, come on you Rangers. Janice says she's dreading the game of the day, already sitting 11th in the table. Now we get knocked out, there's going to be a massive uproar. Obviously it's going to be a bit of a disgrace. I think if we do lose tonight, hopefully there will be no defeats tonight. Glad Raskin is back in the team, says John McClyster as well. Look, good news, I think, you know, that Raskin is back. You know, we'll keep the team up there throughout that first half until it possibly changes. Yeah, I mean, good news. It is good news. Raskin is our best player. He is a top player. He is the best player out there at this moment in time. And I'd honestly be disappointed if he didn't start the majority of games. You know, he is here until at least January. He's not going anywhere. I get, you know, the whole situation around Raskan, you know, there was allegedly that falling out between him and the manager. I mean, we don't 100% know what went on between him and the manager, do we? But, you know, there's obviously some sort of falling out there. Now, we know Raskan has this in his character because Barry Ferguson said it, Neil McCann said it. I mean, Barry Ferguson the other day came out and said that he's an awkward wee bugger, was his exact words at that point. So, you know, look, he is a difficult player. He is a difficult guy to get around. But, you know, as I said on a video the other day, and I've said on a number of videos now, you know, you've got to look at this in terms of some of the best players in history, some of the best, most talented footballers you can have at a club do have that edge to them. They do have that bit of temperament. They have a, you know, slightly dodgy temperament. They have a slightly, you know, a bit of an attitude about them. You've only got to look at the likes of Gaza, for example, to kind of see how that works and how Walter Smith wonderfully managed Gaza. You know, you've got to kind of hope that Russell Martin can do the same to some degree with Nico. You know, Nico is a fundamental part of this team. He's a top player. And I love Nico. I absolutely love Nico to bits. So, you know, obviously, you know, guys, let me know your thoughts on Nico being back in the team. Let me know your thoughts on Nico as part of this lineup tonight. I think it makes the team look a little bit better. There's definitely more of an attacking pressure to this team, I think. Grant says the team looks okay, but the tactics that beat us, I think that's a very, very good point from Grant there. You know, it is all about the tactics tonight. It's about what Russell Martin employs out there, 100%. Christopher says he bloody should, because Nico told him what he thought of his tactics. I think that's possibly part of the situation. As Stevie Clifford did at the press conference the other day, as we've all kind of done in our own little way, told Russell Martin they look shit. Janet says, Grant, exactly, his mug needs to go. John McLeister says, looks like a more attack-minded team. Hopefully, Mikovsky gets the service he needs. And I think, John, you raise a fantastic point there. You know, you really do. To me, you know, it's about chance creation. It's about getting those chances created for the strikers. You know, at the end of the day, we've got to create those chances. We've got to start to put the ball in a position for those strikers like Miovski, who we know can score goals in Scotland. The guy can score goals in Scotland. We know that can happen. You know, we've seen him do it for Aberdeen. We know if there's chance creation, he does put the ball in the back of the net, and that's what it's about tonight. Gio says, 6 lone players in the squad and our own 3.5 million player nowhere to be seen. Litigation says, can't wait for the boos. They'll come out wearing earmuffs. He. Grant says, yes, even if we do get a win, Janet, he needs to go. 11th in the league, I've never seen. Aldo says, Martin, get to fuck. Stuart, get to fuck. Border says, personally, I think we'll lose, sadly. I mean, look, I think, you know, I've had this sneaking suspicion all week that we will get the victory tonight. Just something, you know, that tells me that we will win, that will buy him another couple of weeks. You know, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna sack a manager if you win a game. That doesn't happen. I've never known a manager ever get the sack after losing a game. So I think if we do win tonight, there is no sack coming up for Russell Martin anytime soon. You know, so there we go. Anyway, guys, if you're just obviously new to the channel, please obviously subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. Obviously, please as well, can you smash the like? Obviously helps to boost the channel. All mods tonight, guys, can you please keep yourself open to any Celtic fans sneaking in? They shouldn't do, because it is set on subscriber only mode. You know, so please obviously kick them out as soon as you can. And if anybody gets personal and nasty, obviously please put them on time out. You know, absolutely. So please come and join. Obviously, please join us tonight. Please give your opinions. You know, please obviously get involved tonight on this game in what is a make or break game for Russell Martin. You know, on the video earlier, I called this his D-Day, didn't I? I said that this is Russell Martin's D-Day. You know, it is his, you know, his chance to kind of, I don't know, earn him, to save himself a stay of execution, really, to kind of, you know, really give himself a chance to you know, survive a little bit longer. You know, he doesn't want to lose his job. You know, none of us want to lose our jobs at the end of the day. So, you know, for me, this is a big thing, isn't it? What else have we got? Comments here. Moore has to start regarding, David Hutchinson says to me, it says, how can Moore start before Curtis? It's baffling. I've got to say I agree. I honestly believe we should be developing our own talent. I don't get how you can put Finlay Curtis in over Finlay Curtis over putting Mikey Moore in. Now, yes, I think there's probably some agreement between Spurs and Rangers as to what percentage of games the lad plays. But for me, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Chelsea down to 10 men already, apparently, Stuart says. They would subscribe anyways, that's how sad they are. Evening Bro, on the Bears into this mob. True farting needs to go even if we win today. Makes no difference to score today, he needs to go as soon as possible. But like I said to you, I don't think it really matters. If he wins today, he survives. I think that's the situation. I've never known a manager ever get the sack after winning a game. Just does not happen. Really doesn't. You know, you'll never get a manager getting sacked after winning a game, you know, no matter how bad things are the rest of the time. So, you know, this has got to be kind of taken. I think someone commented on one of the videos earlier in the week that this has to be a break game. You know, it is kind of a break game, isn't it? It's not league, you know. Union Bears out in force. Lots of people holding the Martin poster with the Stewart poster with the cross through it. True Blue says, got a bad feeling about today. Either way, he needs to go. Yeah, I mean, look, but yeah, he's got to go. Martin out says our academy is a waste of time. It is looking that way a bit at the moment, isn't it, guys? You know, the fact that our academy guys and our academy players are not getting an opportunity. You know, the likes obviously of Lewis Mayo, Cole McKinnon, Zan, obviously, you know, are not getting the opportunity to play. You know, and we've lost a lot of talent from that academy that has never had a fair chance to actually, you know, to break through and to actually develop themselves and to play well and to show. And, you know, I'll go back to what I've said a number of times about the likes of Finlay Curtis, for example, or the likes of Archie Stevens and Paul Ncio and Leighton Grant, who I think has now been released by the club. You know, these... I think it's back on now. Martin masterclass on my Wi-Fi. No. Hi guys, hope you can hear me. Just getting the camera back up and running now. I think it's back up and running. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know what went down there. Suddenly the computer decided that it was going to turn itself off. Very, very random. I don't know what that issue was. Just another crappy internet connection maybe, or just a Wi-Fi crash. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what went on there. The audio. Right, guys, just obviously trying to get my camera back up and working, guys. Obviously, hopefully, look, we are a little bit 5 minutes away from kickoff. We'll be back very, very shortly. Hopefully, there we go. Back up and running, hopefully now. So hopefully you can see me. Unfortunately for you, see my ugly mug on your telly on a Saturday, on your telly or on your screen on a Saturday evening. Hope the ugly face doesn't ruin it too much for you. Obviously back now, back up and running. Robert says crash like the Rangers. Owen, lol. Yeah, it just, I don't know what it is at the moment, guys. We seem to have, whenever we talk Rangers on this laptop, it seems to just completely crash and go down the tubes. Whether it's Russell Martin or that. The mic should be working, mate. The mic's showing itself as working, so hopefully the mic, you can hear me now. Let me know, miss, if you can hear me. Okay. On there. Let me know if you hear the sound is good, please. Yeah, the mic's working. Fantastic, Mr. Fox. Must be you, mate, because I can hear me. So hopefully you can hear me now. Okay, we can hear me. Good. Thanks, Jojo, for that one. I don't know what went on there. Sorry, guys, that unprofessional crash there. Thanks, guys. Thank you, loud and clear. Right. Let's get ready for this game tonight. Obviously, hopefully, the ground is very sparsely full. Scottish Premiership game today. Dundee 3, Livingston 2. Premier Sports, obviously, so far. St Mirren are through on penalties, winning 5-3 on penalties against Kilmarnock. Motherwell beating a Aberdeen team. They were bang in trouble at this moment in time. How many in Ibrox? It looks bad. It looks really bad, actually. There's a lot of empty seats tonight in Ibrox. An awful lot of empty seats in Ibrox. Russell Martin already out on the sidelines. Stephen agreed we do need a win. Obviously, please get your votes in. You know, absolutely, guys. It is an interesting one. Let's get a new poll up and running.
I've not enjoyed everything he's going through at the moment. I've been in those shoes, and it's a challenging situation. I think there is a bit of reason to think that's probably thinking about out already, so if I'm going to get any abuse, it happens pre the players come on the pitch and
Interesting question for you tonight. It's an interesting question for you. If Rangers win tonight, should Martin still be sacked? Let me know in the comments what you think. Obviously as well, please smash that like and obviously share, comment, do all those great things for me to help the fan. As the two teams now emerge onto the park, simply the best roaring out. Loads of Martin and Stuart out back pictures being held up by numerous individuals in the crowd. Guys, it is a very toxic atmosphere towards the manager and towards the CEO. Everybody holding up a Martin out. Loads of people holding out Martin out banners. He's choosing to ignore them at the moment as he takes his seat in the dugout. That Hibs top looks horrible. Yes, Premier Sports Live are watching here. Yeah, damage is done. Interesting survey. Question that was asked was, if Rangers win tonight, should Martin still be sacked? 66% saying yes, 14% saying no. Get your votes in, guys. Lined up in a 4-2-3-1, according to Premier Sports tonight, with Raskin and Dio as the two. Gassama, Asgard, Mikey Moore behind Bojan Mijovski for Rangers tonight. £14 million worth of strikers on the bench. Interesting there. Yeah, Danilo, 6 million, £8.5 million worth of Chimity, so 14.5 mil. Yeah, Martin out, you're correct. There is an awful lot of strikers on the bench, isn't there? Sandra Mason, welcome. There's a new name in the live chat. Welcome along, guys. Hibernian 3-4-3. Hanley, Bashiria, beat at the back three. Midfield four of Mulligan, Chaiwa, Levitt, Cadden, Jamie McGrath in the 10. And the strikers are Kieran Bowie and Martin Boyle tonight. Spinning Bird says 40 million paid but £3 million worth of strikers. Simply the worst under egotistical narcissist Russell Martin, says John McLeister as we approach kickoff time very, very rapidly tonight, guys. Yeah, guys, obviously, please keep your thoughts coming in throughout the game. Please remember as well, obviously, to smash that like, comment, like, and share as well, obviously. Please, obviously, remember as well, you can support the channel as well with a super chat or a super sticker, or you can become a member for less than 99p. Remember, we don't charge you for any content here on the channel. Obviously, 99 people watching at the moment. Please, obviously, smash that like. Hibs in green and white, get us underway. Rangers in their usual blue, white, black and red socks as with the ball goes long up to the striker. Header away by Nico Raskan. Flick back left and it will be picked up by JD Gassama. Dessus and Eggman have scored more for their new clubs than we have already. Baffled. Gassama with the throw-in goes back to Derek Cornelius. Cornelius plays it through the 18-yard box and it's with Suter now on the right-hand side. Here comes Cornelius bringing it out from the back. The one thing about Cornelius is that he is a very good ball-playing centre-half. Magoma into Asgard. Asgard under pressure, back to Magoma. Magoma back to Cornelius. Cornelius out to Suter, who will look to bring it out now. Bring the ball with a bit of forward motion towards the halfway line. Pushed forward into... Is that who's that? Moore. Back out. Sorry, Tavernier there. Back it goes. In again. It is with Cornelius at the back. Now Raskan. Cornelius. Comes left now. Here's Asgard. Asgard loses the ball, but aimlessly forward by Hibernian. One back by Magoma. Magoma back to Butland. Bit helter-skelter to start off with. Janet, the reason you can't hear the venom because there's hardly anyone there, mate. There's a lot of empty seats. People definitely voting with their feet tonight, I feel. Tavernier lays it back to Suter in a bit and a give and goes. Tav goes. Suter ignores the run, plays it to Cornelius. As Cornelius brings it up towards halfway, lays it off to Magoma on the left-hand side. Lays it out to Gassama, back inside now to Raskan. Raskan buys a bit of time, plays it to Dio. Dio brings it forward. Asgard. Now here he goes to Gassama. Gassama coming inside now. Good run by Gassama. Buys a bit of time. Back to Dio. Dio now. Back to Gassama again. Gassama tries a flick around the corner. Loses it. Hibs clear it. An early pressure from Rangers on the Hibernian back three here, which is a back five when they have to defend. Yeah, lots of empty seats. And I agree, Martin, now. Things could turn nasty if Hibs were to score. It's out actually for a Hibs throw-in, not a Rangers throw-in. Down the line by Mulligan, a guy who we should have signed Josh Mulligan. He'd have been a good player to have in and actually have in the squad, I honestly believe. Hibs battling away, foul there by Cornelius, and it is a free kick. Foul on Jamie McGrath by Derek Cornelius, and it is a sloppy tackle from Derek Cornelius there. Free kick inside their own half for Hibernian. Guys, obviously, please keep your thoughts and opinions coming in. Please smash a like on the video. 0-0, Russell Martin on the touchline, pointing. Some people flicking the V's at him in the Rangers fans. Very funny there from the Rangers fans. Long ball forward. Ball bounces off the Hibs striker Magoma. Pressure for him striker, and it's off the Hibs striker Bowie and out for a throw into Rangers deep inside their own half yet again. Magoma to Dio. Here comes Raskan now, ferreting forward. Good run from Raskan into Thello Asgard. Asgard over halfway, thrusting forward. Hibs players in full retreat. Asgard still going. Lays it off now to Tavernier on the right-hand side. Tavernier looks to cross the ball in off the Hibs player, but straight through to Salinger, the Hibs goalkeeper, and it is easy for him in the end. Austrian goalkeeper Salinger, pretty in pink tonight. Lots of Hibs fans in tonight, taking the whole of that corner there. And Hibs have the ball now on the left-hand side, play forward. Rangers pressing early. Ball was foul on... Who was that? Tav fouls the... someone who's rolling out, a Hibs player who's rolling out. Nick Walsh obviously is the ref. I mean, guys, I don't know if you've seen the officials for tonight's game, but Nick Walsh is the referee, right? So that's the first thing. Nick Walsh is the referee, right? And the VAR official is Frank Connor. Frank Connor. Remember, folks, to hit that. Yes, thank you, fantastic, Mr. Fox. 4-2-3-1. Hate that formation, says Litigation. It's a free kick to Hibs deep inside their own half, which is going to be smashed long left-footed. Aldo says Chelsea have made 3 subs in their game already. Laid off. Rangers went it back. Tavernier now under pressure. Laid it back to Suter. Put Suter in a bit of a press. Suter though very cleverly plays it off the Hibs player. Throw into Rangers, which of course Tavernier has to take, doesn't he? My ball, my ball. Here's Raskan. Good turn away from his man. Lays it into Asgard. A bit of urgency there from having Raskan back in the team. There really is. Raskan always offering for the ball as Gassama's got it now. Goes at his man. Goes outside. Stops. Pulls the ball back to Raskan. Raskan swings the ball in deep towards Tavernier. And it drops out. And it is a goal kick to Hibs. Tavernier is apoplectic with rage that it wasn't given as a corner. But it is, in fact, a goal kick. Raskan, lovely ball in deep. Dangerous. Alder says, can't wait to see the back of Tav too. Yeah, me too. I'd love to see the back of Tav. To be fair, Tav's not got a point there. Anyway, the ball down here with Moore. Mikey Moore on the right-hand side. Lays it inside to Diamonde. Diamonde into Raskan. How many Rangers games have you been to in your life? In the past, Connor? 2 or 3 in the past, but like I said, I work Saturdays and it's a 5.5 hour drive and I don't have the money. And what's that got to do with you? Are we playing this ridiculous game, Connor, where if you haven't been, if you don't go to the game, you're not a real fan? Is that what you're saying it for? Come on, Connor, come back at me, mate. Or are you just a sad little troll? Right, here comes Cornelius. Dio to Magoma. Magoma goes out wide to Gassam. Inside it comes now to Raskin. Raskin turns, go on, shoot Raskin. Shoots but drags the ball wide. Still waiting, Connor. You sad little troll. Are you coming back or not? 6.5 minutes gone. Still 0-0 in this game. Dragged wide. Anyway, there we go. Okay, how are we playing? Just logged on. It's okay so far, John. We've started okay. Moore, good pressure by Moore on the man. Moore is down. He's now back up. He's decided he's not as dead as he once was. Come on, mate. Get up. You're fine. Come on. Curtis would be better loaned out. Mine, I think you're probably right, mate. Mine out. I don't know how Curtis hasn't got a game. Evening, Bluebells. How you doing, buddy? I will respond to your email, Bluebells. Just have not had time this week. Been very busy. Sad thing is he's also better than Aaron's. Says Grant Willis. I think that's in reference to Tavernier. Oh well, guys. It's all. You know what? It's Moore is down getting some treatment at the moment. Get Curtis on if Moore's injured. I agree. Dio is over talking to Russell Martin about something. I don't know what it is. He's probably going, at the end of the game, if we lose, I'm going to leg it out of that exit there. Could Russell Martin not have taken them paintballing so they could have at least had some target practice? Yeah, good point, mate. Russ Thousands and still love them like a 3-0 league win at the Piggery. And Connor still isn't coming back. He's gone on a little run. Bye-bye, Connor. Anyway, here we go. John McIver, come on Rangers from Fuerteventura. Absolutely. Decent first 5 minutes. Yeah, it's not been too bad the first few minutes. Hibs throwing deep inside their own guard. He won't play Curtis. He's afraid he will score from outside the box. Yeah, good point. Long throw away by Cornelius, but straight out into play for another goal kick. Another throw in to Hearts. Oh well. 117 watching, guys. Please smash that like, comment, and share, please. Obviously, sub if you've not yet subbed, guys. We are doing really well on subs at the moment. The channel growing really, really well. One of the biggest independent Rangers channels out there, guys. We're not beholden to anybody. We're not beholden to press access. We're not beholden to any sponsors. We say what we want when we want. Dio, Raskan into Cornelius now. Back up there. Diamonde. It's a bit slicker. It's a bit slicker. Spinning flipbird Hibs. Yes, well done, mate. It is Hibs. Rice and Ninciala are the two getting wasted. I agree on that one, yeah. Bailey Rice has definitely been wasted. We are looking out there. Ball out wide to the right-hand side. Push back. Here we go. Into them. Golf balls thrown onto the pitch. Really? I haven't seen them. There we go. It's back with Salinger now in pretty in pink. He goes out wide left to Rocky Bashiri. Bashiri goes out there. Salinger goes out wide again. Comes back into Rocky Bashiri. Header away by Cornelius. Diamonde. For Menendez, 3.5 minute waited sanction. That says Martin out. Suter, and it's all stopped again. There are hundreds of golf balls on the pitch. That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Big banner out says, delaying the inevitable. Martin must go. Yeah, suddenly there was just literally hundreds of golf balls thrown onto the pitch. That is proper funny. The ground staff and Jack Butland madly working to clear all the golf balls off the pitch. Martin carrying on with his duties, not really paying attention. Just, it's not funny at all. It is funny, kind of funny, Grant. It is a little bit funny. You think we'll get a decent strike? We've got to, John. We've got to start putting the ball in. Sort your head out, you wee spanner. Rangers being made to look like animals when we all want a decent manager. Why is Bellwell not getting the attention? True. Gareth Bale at Ibrox. Vodka in that glass. Coke, mate. Just Coke. Suter. Cornelius. Back underway again. 12.5 minutes. Raskan. Ball breaks down. Hibs now have the ball back in midfield. Snapping the passes around quite quickly there. Salinger. Cleared up field there. Rangers pressing with a bit more aggression in this game, I think. It's gone out wide left now. Cadden turns in field with Mikey Moore for company, but Hibs still coming down the left. Long ball forward. Easy for Cornelius. Popped across to Magoma and easily cleared up by Rangers. Raskan there with the ball. It goes out to John Suter. Guys, 141 people watching. Please obviously smash that like, comment and share, please. Get your vote. Get us in. If you are a subscriber, please obviously subscribe to comment. Purpose of the balls was to stop play and draw attention to the Union Bears. Must go banner. Yeah, I agree. That's probably what it was. Just wish we could get a decent manager for 3 to 4 year spell. Looking good. Not 1-0 down yet. True, mate. True. Ball back now with Hibs. Forward it goes. In it goes now. Hibs on the break. Ball into the box. Dangerous ball into the box. Jack Butland gathers easily there. And tries to get the team moving quickly now. Into Asgard, who's caught in possession straight away. Hibs now trying to up the pressure a little bit on us. Swung into the box again, away by Suter. Cadden now with the ball, gathers it, under pressure from Asgard. Still going though, on the run. Tries to switch it out wide, tackled by Tavernier, cleared. Up to Miovski, back to Tavernier again. Tavernier bringing it forward. He's inside the pitch, he lays it square to Nico Raskan. Raskan looking to get some forward motion going now. Ball laid out by Diamonde to Magoma. Magoma now, heading forward down that left-hand side. Gesama on the left-hand side, cuts inside again, lays it to Dio. Tavernier. Raskan. Gassam is in. Good ball by Magoma for Gassam. Into the box it goes. Over the head of Miovski, headed away by Hibs. Bit of panic back there. Then the referee blows up for a free kick. Foul there against, I think it was against James Tavernier. And it is a free kick to Hibs. Pressure is off again. Not great, not great. We're still not creating any clear-cut chances, and that's the big thing for me. Martin asked, did you read the Picard meeting minutes? Yes, I did, mate. Not great. I know he says obviously there's a plan in place for succession, but that there's no plans there, and that he thinks Russell Martin's doing a good job. Rubbish. Mulligan on the run. Ball in. Bowie's in. Boyle over the bar. Hibs should have scored there. Awful defending from Rangers. Genuinely shocking defending from Rangers. Awful. Awful. Just ran straight through us. No one's offside there. Goes round Butland, lays it off, and Boyle just can't keep the ball down. Chance for Hibs. They should have scored there. They should have scored. Shocking defending by Rangers. Shocking. Evening, Stuart. How you doing, buddy? Mikey Moore now into Tavernier. Robert Rankin says we are shite at the back. I agree, mate. We are. But then, is anyone honestly surprised? Because we've never been able to defend. Magoma down the left-hand side. CJ Books fan says we're absolutely stinking, Owen. We are. We need to improve. Laid in there. On the run there. Good tackle by Bashiri. Wins the ball back. But Rangers, good fighting there by Kasama to win the ball back. Raskin. Magoma. Raskin again. Raskin's doing well. I think he's done well since he's come back into the team. Giving a bit of impetus to the team. Back to John Suter. Dio. Gassama. Goes at his man. Stops. Goes again. Comes back inside. Gassama doing a good job here. Mulligan with good batting. That's why we should have signed Josh Mulligan. That's why we should have signed him. And a foul on Bowie by Diamonde. And it all breaks down. And Hibs have a free kick. Or by actually on McPart, actually. there. Midfield is poor. Yeah, Raskan, the one player standing out for me all though tonight. Dio is missing in action yet again. 100% missing in action. On the poll, guys, we've got the poll running in the live chat. 70% of you still think that he should be sacked even if we win tonight. 30% say no. If you voted no, I'd love to know why you voted no to him being sacked. I mean, I know he won't be sacked if we win because no manager's ever been sacked after winning a game. Well, at least as far as I remember, anyway. I'd love to be proved wrong, obviously tonight. Ball given away again by Rangers. Good tackle. It's a Rangers throw in though on the right hand side. Like to see Raskan score and some humble pie for Martin. Agreed. Shows Martin desperate putting Raskan on. Good point. There. Good point. Anyway, here we go again. Rangers on the attack. Ball, but it breaks down again, and Hibs will break quickly now. Long ball over the top. Boyle is in behind us yet again. Boyle's in. Butland save. Goal. Goal. Boyle scores. Hibs 1, Rangers 0. Beaten again by the long ball straight over the top. Yet again. Yet again. Yet again. It's the long ball over the top that beats us. Yet again, same old, same old. One long ball over the top and we get undone by it. Yet again. Dylan Levitt, good ball. He's run from his own half, so he's not offside. It's 1-0. Butland gets a hand to it, but it's just not enough. And Boyle scores. Shocking. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Coming up for 20 minutes gone and it's 1-0 down already. Goal has been ruled out. Goal has been disallowed for handball by Boyle. So we're back to 0-0, guys. It's overturned. It's 0-0. We are overturned. But again, we're undone with that long ball over the middle. Good turn by Gassama there. He's in down the left-hand side. On the run, lays it in. Oh, poor ball. Poor ball by Gassama. Straight through to Salinger.
Well, could that be a big moment in terms of the psychology for Rangers where it looks and feels like they're about to go 1-0 down? The goal's disallowed, rightly so. Could it give them the lift?
Lucky, yeah, it was lucky, John, wasn't it? Very, very lucky. Long ball forward, flicked on by Boyle. Foul though, free kick Rangers. It's less of a handball than chance. Yeah, I agree, Grant. It was, and that's the point they've just made on the commentary. Warning though, yeah, absolutely big warning. That long, it's that long ball over the top. They're undone by yet again, shocking. Yeah, no goal, Scott Miller. Correct, no goal was disallowed. 21 minutes gone, still 0-0 now. Laid out wide. Here we go. Gassama comes off his man. Asgard, little ball around the edge looking for the run of Raskan. Bashiri, though, on the defence there, clears it out. And it's a throw in to Rangers on the left-hand side. Back with Cornelius in the Rangers half. Swings it to Suter. Suter. Cornelius. Again, guys, 143 watching. Please, obviously, sub to the channel if you're not a sub. Like the video, comment and share. Thank you for, obviously, coming on tonight. Here we go. Back it goes. It is with Asgard. It goes out now. Mikey Moore gives it to Tavernier on the right-hand side. Back to Mikey Moore again. Mikey Moore comes inside to Diamonde. Diamonde lets it run across his body. Gives it to Raskan. Raskan goes left. Gassama. Come on, Gassama. Take him on. Take him on. Magoma's going to go on the overlap. Gassama ignores. Gives to Dio. Dio to Raskan. Moore. Into the box goes Moore. Wrestling with Bashiri. Gives the ball away. And Hibs will clear it off the Rangers player. Rangers with a bit of pressure now on the Hibs. We've got to turn this pressure into chances. Up it goes in the air. Salinger comes, punches, flaps. But he's offside or his free kick or something. The referee intervenes. And it is a free kick to Hibs. I don't know why he punches there. He should be catching that all day long. Miovski didn't do anything there. I don't know how that is a foul. How is that a foul? Miovski does nothing. Bojan Miovski does absolutely nothing. Anyway, in it goes again. Rangers win it back in midfield. Good win there. Raskan getting involved, winning. Raskan has made such a difference in this game. Such a difference. Cornelius. Out to Suter. Suter goes right-hand side now. Tavernier. Mikey Moore is behind him. What Mikey Moore is actually doing? I don't know where Mikey Moore is actually playing. Because it ain't as a winger. Suter. Dio. Coming across the field now. Looking for some time. Leaves it out to Magoma. Magoma will go left. Look to swing it in early. Will he? No, he'll go again. Late inside for Gassama. Gassama on the run. Good tackle by the Hibs players. It breaks down. Asgard dives to the floor. Goal kick. Asgard's rolling around. Get up, Asgard, you fanny. Seriously, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Gassama is tackled. Yes, fine. And then Asgard, hardly touched, goes down and holding his face. That's embarrassing. Asgard, that is fucking embarrassing, mate. That is a proper That is it. That is, I'm sorry. Have a word with yourself. Seriously, have a word with yourself, Asgard. Have a word. I don't know if you've seen that, guys. If you've seen that, let me know if I'm being harsh. But Asgard needs to have a word with himself there. You cannot roll around on the floor. How does Arcanine... he looks all right, John. He's good on the ball, and that's one of his things. Shut Asgard, get up, shut up, mate. Seriously, have a word with yourself. You look, it's embarrassing. Yeah, I agree, Stuart. I think that's what I said at the start when we were talking about the team news. I don't get it. I don't get how we're holding up, how we're really hurting Curtis's development by playing more. And to me, Curtis is a better player. Mentality's weak at this club. Agreed. I agree. I agree.
Of course, the last Premier Sports Cup quarter-final will be tomorrow from Firhill. Partick Thistle against Holders Celtic. That's from 3 p.m.
Celtic, Partick Thistle tomorrow. Pretty much a bye for Celtic tomorrow. Stevie, yeah, we could have had Mulligan playing for us, but no, we have Rothwell instead. Yeah, I mean, Mulligan, I would have bought Mulligan. He's a good footballer. He's a very good footballer. Anyway, there we go. Who knows? We've got some more comments. Wanted Curtis to start. Must have wondered. Yeah, agree. James Cliff says Martin wins tonight. He's here till Christmas. Probably true there, mate. Here's Gassama down the left-hand side. Looks to play inside. Can he get round his man again? Here's Raskan. Everything we're doing is down our left. We've got nothing down the right. And the ball breaks down. It's going to be a Hibs throw on the left-hand side as the move breaks down. Again, 26 minutes, 27 minutes coming up for gone. Still no goals. Who buys a £10 million striker and doesn't play him? Rangers, to answer your question, Stuart. He's a project player. Stephen McCullough says, just prolonging the inevitable with Cornman. Is that like the new one? You know, I don't know if you all saw Mark Goldbridge taking the piss out of Andre Onana, calling him Prattman. No, Prattman. That's what you should call Russell Martin, Cornman. No, Cornman. John McIver, James, hopefully not. Cornelius, Asgard, Raskin. Get up, play on. Suter. Tavernier. No, it's Mikey Moore now on the ball. Goes down the right-hand side. Lays it off to your man Tav. Tav comes in field again. Lays it off to Diamonde. Diamonde trying to get a little bit more involved now. Terry Vegetables. I like that. Don't hate the man, but it's not clear what we're just delaying his sacking, says Aldo. To Allison. Terry Vegetables instead of Terry Venables. I like that one. I used to love Terry Venables. Euro 96 under Terry Venables. One of my favourite memories. Mikey Moore. Diamonde. Cornelius. See, you didn't laugh. You would be great at this fiasco. Absolutely. Going towards Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore. Oh, awful for Moore. Can't bring the ball down. Runs out. Hips throw in. Moore. I don't know what. I honestly don't see it with Mikey Moore. He looks about 12 or 13. Liverpool paid 130 for Wirtz and Isak. They were both on the bench today. They were, Stephen. They were both shit today. Mark Goldbridge will be happy at the moment. Why? What's happening? Don't know what's happening, mate. No Alex in the chat tonight. Not at the moment. Stevie says Moore must have something in his contract. Yeah, I think there is. I think there probably is. Yeah, Liverpool did still win the Merseyside derby. You are correct. Cornelius over, covers, breaks it up, and it is a throw into Hibs on the right. He looks a good football, that Derek Cornelius. Actually looks a decent buy. Here we go. Come on, Rangers. Let's get into this now. Ball forward, away by Raskan again. Cleared back by Hibs. Bashiri's got to go back. He's got Miovski for company. He goes all the way back to Salinger. Salinger now with a long ball. Is it? No, he scuffs one to the left-hand side, but Hibs still have it on the left. Pressure from Moore. Switch back now. Bashiri smashes it up the park. Not a great ball. Flicked on by Bowie. Given away. Control is poor from Gassama. Hibs battle for the ball to get it back, and they do. They win it back, and they come forward now down the right-hand side. Boyle on the right. Boyle coming in field, slaloming in field, fouled by Cornelius. Free kick to Hibs on the edge, near the edge of the box. Dangerous position here. Dangerous position. Shiwa winning the ball off Gassama. Gassama moans, but come on, you've got to fight, mate. You've got to fight. Although none of them, they're all just rough. Yeah. It's a shocking. It's a bad tackle. Stand him up. Push him out. Dangerous position here with this free kick. Rangers wall lined up. Butland giving instruction. Dangerous position. Robert says his 4-0's out the window. Why is your 4-0 out the window, mate? But who is behind this ball now? Hibs have got this chance now to score from this free kick. Cadden is behind it. Nicky Cadden is behind this one. Here we go. Cadden off the wall. Good. The wall does its work. Does its job. Laid out wide. Rangers play down, holding his face. Head injury. Game has got to be stopped. He does. Boyle does show a lot of fight. Thank you, fantastic Mr. Fox. 0-0 still, guys, in this game. Please obviously smash that like. Please obviously come and join us on the chat. Obviously give us your thoughts, opinions. Give us all your comments, guys. Let us know what is happening tonight.
This is obviously an absolutely huge game for when he came in. Made a lot of the signings when it went into big games.
Still 0-0.
He always seemed to trust his new signings and almost want to clear the decks with the squad. But when you now look at the
still 0-0, over half an hour, 31 minutes gone in this game now, guys. Obviously, we are still obviously looking at 0-0. It's not been the best. No clear chances created. So a little quick look at the stats. It is a bit of a dire watch, Grant. I'll give you that one, mate. We'll have a little look at the stats, how the stats are stacking up at the moment. Cornelius is down, holding his face. He gets some treatment. He's back on his feet now.
I think everybody recognised that the Rangers team had quality in it. It needed to strengthen. It needed a far stronger.
Still 0-0 obviously in this game today, guys. Still not much happening. We haven't created a single chance yet. Yet again, no chances created. It's just not good enough. Needs to improve. So far this whole season, how many total shots do you think we've made? Well, according to Russell Martin, we've had the most shots in the league, apparently, according to him. Muppet that he is. Obviously, guys, let us know your thoughts on this game here today. We are live. We're live now on both YouTube and on TikTok as well. Going live today, bringing you the Rangers-Hibs game here as well. Stadium looks half empty. It does, absolutely. Mikey Moore on the right-hand side. I'm away for a whiskey off after 2 weeks. Ball goes straight through, though, to Salinger. No danger there at all. Guys, about 35k attendance, says Grant Willis. Possible, mate, possible. Just a reminder, guys, if you're watching on TikTok, we are streaming live on YouTube. Come and join us on YouTube for you. Get your comments in. Get them more involved. CJ Bucks fans, the team plays like an Ali McCoy's League One side. Nicky Law and the late Arnold Peralta as well. Robert Rankin, that would drive you to drink a lot. They do. Rangers do drive you to drink. They do absolutely drive you to drink. I'll give you that one, buddy. I'll give you that one, mate. Absolutely. 100% give you that one. Welcome, guys. Welcome on board. What's the point in buying Miovski if you're not going to play to his strengths? I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. There's balls through the middle, around the sides for him. Yeah, good point. Raskan with the ball again. Goes out wide left to Gassam. Comes back in. There should be more Scottish players. I agree. I've made this point, fantastic Mr. Fox, on numerous videos. Especially saying, as regards, you look at the great Walter Smith teams of the past. They had a lot of Scottish players in them. They did. That's what helped. Rangers free kick taken quickly. Raskin. Here's Cornelius again. Forward to Suter. Over halfway. As well. Goes out wide right. Shifts it now. Mikey Moore. What's Mikey Moore going to do? Come in field. Lays it off to Diamonde. Diamonde lets it run across him again. Back it goes to Magoma. All that forward momentum's kind of been lost at the moment. You're now going to need someone to go past a man or do a little trick to create a bit of space or pull something out of the bag. The Kurgan says Raskin checking on Big D. Where was Tav? Raskin captain fight now. Yeah, I would give Raskin the captaincy. I really would. He's a better captain than Tav. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, obviously, please like the video. Raskan, if you're watching on TikTok, tap the screen. Ball in the box. Maziovski. Oh. Headed behind by Hibs for a corner kick. First Rangers corner. James Marshall says, wonder if Russell had a mental health and anxiety speech before kickoff. Nervous to play teams with 10 less. Yeah, absolutely. Hall of Fame, my arse. For Tav, no way. Genk will win 2 or 3-0, says CJ Bucks fan. Diamonde has been awful since his transfer rumours. He has a little bit, yeah. It's a free kick. It's corner from the left. Tav will take it. It's going to be an in-swinger from the left. Right-footed by James Tavernier. Into the box. It goes deep. Header away by Rocky Bashiri. Header back in by Suter. Out again by Hibs. Flicked away by Hibs. And Hibs will bring the ball out to the left-hand side now. Cadden. Martin Boyle is free in the middle. Cadden's on the ball. Trying to find my ball. Cut out well there by Magoma. Cadden trying to let the ball run for a corner. And he does. It's a corner kick to Hibs on the left here. Dangerous. Man United 2, Chelsea 0. That's interesting. Chelsea, champions of the world, apparently. Whatever. The hairy biker telling the new owners how to run the club will only keep Martin in his job longer. Americans don't like being told what to do. Yeah, they don't really. They are very independent-minded, aren't they, Americans? I think you're very much right on that one. 36 minutes gone. Still 0-0. No, Aldo. Haven't got it, mate.
He defends that pretty well, shutting off that passing line that Nicky Cadden was clearly wanting to use to get it into the...
Anyway, here we go. Corner to Hibs from the left-hand side. So we're taking right-footed in-swinger. Swung into the box. Butland punches. And it's a foul on Butland. Free kick to Rangers. Butland tries to get a move on with the game now. 37 minutes gone. Takes it quick to Cornelius. Cornelius can bring it out of the half now. Into Raskan. Raskan to Suter. Interesting, guys. We've apparently already got that, guys. If anyone got any comments, please let me drop me a comment. Carol Thompson, Rangers fan on TikTok, says, I'm in Turkey. It's putting me off my tea. Surely he has to go now. I've got to say, I agree with you, Carol, on that one. 100% agree with you on that one. Dio is pish. Sorry, Ray Lazy. He doesn't play well domestically, does he? He does all right in Europe and against Celtic, but it's kind of, yeah, I agree. It is very much domestically. He doesn't really pull up any trees, does he? I mean, that's one of the big things for me. He's not a top player from that aspect, is he? Really isn't. Really isn't. Stats from the first half. Yeah, we've had no shots on target. Neither team has had a shot on target in this first half. Yeah, absolutely not. Kasama to Magoma. Here's Raskan. Well done, Nico. Raskan wins it. Runs forward. Raskan on the run. Tackled, though, well, by the Hibs player. One back by Magoma. Here's Diamonde to Kasama. Kasama goes at Mulligan. Tries to create some space. Comes back inside on his right foot. Raskan. Moore. Back out to Gassam, to Magoma, sorry. Ball into the box. Oh, hacked up in the air by Hibs. Can Rangers take advantage of this? Falls down. Free kick Hibs. Not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Hard watch it is, Beck. It is a very, very hard watch. I agree with you on that one. 100% agree with you on that one. 100% agree with you on that one. My favourite FIFA football was FIFA 13. That's a way back. That fantastic, Mr. Fox. Have we fielded a team of eunuchs? No balls. Predator Hunting Grounds is good. Just started playing that, Mr. Fox. Hoping Moore doesn't reappear for the second half, says Stevie. Hey, I don't know, mate. I don't know. 100% don't know. Bloody hell, quick question. How many supporters would you say? I'd say about 30,000. Probably 25, 30,000 there. 100%. Not my manager. I'm boycotting, says Toon Biker in the live chat. Ball down the left-hand side. Gassama with space to run into. Gassama going at Bashiri. Cuts inside. Shoots. Blocked by Bashiri. I like Rocky Bashiri. He's a good defender, isn't he? Here's Asgard. Tavernier. Here's Diamonde. Magoma now. Gassama. Diamonde. Away. Wish that commentator would stop calling him Osgard. His name is Asgard. True, yeah. Cornelius with the ball on halfway now, guys. Not my manager, I'm boycotting, yeah. 100% agree with you on that one, on Toon Biker on TikTok. Yeah, 100% agree with you, buddy. Raskin has it on the left-hand side. Raskin is levitating to the left a lot. Suter. Tavernier. Cuts inside. Moore goes on a run. Tav doesn't use him. Goes back to Diamonde instead. Diamonde into Gassam. Cuts inside. Diamonde again. Out to Magoma this time. Reminding me of the 80s, unfortunately. Looking forward to GTA 6. Rangers game, that bad when we've started talking about computer games. Lol. Yeah, whatever you want to talk about. It's your live chat, guys. Rifled into the box. Off a Hibs player. Corner kick Rangers. Corner to Rangers. Corner to Rangers. Turn the volume down if you're commentating on it. Yeah, okay, Toon Biker. I will do. I'll turn down a little bit more. 100%. Please leave our club tonight. Reference to Mr. Martin. Anyway, corner kick from the left. James Tavernier. Into the box it goes. Up in the air. Goal! Nico Raskin. Raskin with the goal. Come on, Raskin. Get it up, you Russell Martin. The man you hate scores the goal. Come on, Raskin. Raskin scores. Get in there, Raskin. 1-0 Rangers. 1-0 Rangers. Nico Raskin with the goal. You've got to say, well done, Nico. In your face, Russell Martin. The man you hated. The man you didn't want in the team. The man you try to keep out of the team. Nico Raskan scores the goal. You can shut up now, Martin. You can stick it. Great ball in by Tavernier. Brilliant finish by Nico Raskan. In your face, Russell Martin, the man you hate, the man you detest, is the man who scores the goal. He could be the man who saves you, seriously. And you've treated him like shit. You don't deserve Raskan, you piece of vegan shite. Good play to go. Well done, Nico Raskan. You do know, of course, now, guys, we are stuck with Russell Martin until Christmas, at very least. Boyle just wide. It was nearly an equaliser straight away for Hibs there. Should have been levelled up there. And again, our defence is missing. Now get another because 1-0 is not good enough. We need second, says Aldo. Loved Vice City, yeah, absolutely. Boils up. Yeah, me and my girlfriend were talking about that. Me and my missus talk about that. She loves the soundtrack as well. Boyle should level it up there. He really should. Go on, Nico, says Mark Williamson. Absolutely. Yeah, he is, Alan. Our manager is shocking. I'll give you that one, mate. 100%. Raskin played in the St. Motherwell games, by the way. He did, yeah, he did. But he was chased out recently. Almost sold to Wolves on deadline day. Anyway, we're back underway again. Butland with the ball at the back. He had to play Raskan. He knew he would be fucked without him. Absolutely, yeah. He knew he had to play Raskan tonight. He really did know he had to play Raskan tonight because Raskan is the difference. He is the difference. He has looked really good tonight, and he well could have saved his own. He well could have saved the manager. He could have saved the manager. 150 people watching, guys. Please, obviously, subscribe. Brilliant, Owen. I have a gaming room with old retro games. That sounds cool. Fantastic, Mr. Fox. Man United have got a man sent off now, so it's 10 apiece, is it, in that one? We aren't good enough, Raskin, but we are worse without him, correct? Magoma. Back to Cornelius. Cornelius. Out it goes to Suter now. Coming up to half time now. 45 minutes. We've seen interesting to see how much time added on with the golf ball protest and the VAR. 4 minutes. 4 minutes of added time. Magoma. Asgard. Cornelius. Asgard again gets the ball, comes forward, plays it left to Gassama. Gassama now gets on his bike down the left-hand side. Sorry, Magoma, my apologies. Into Gassama now. That's the winning goal. Definitely watch his presser, which I never do. Cannon fodder, remember that are in brilliant game. Tavernier steps on it, back to Moore. Moore does nothing. Asgard. Suter. You should have a wee timer. I don't know how to do that, mate. You know what? It's one of the hard things to do, Jordan Stevenson. It's one I've been looking into. And it goes again. Fox. Goal! Come on! Miovski scores. 2-0 Rangers. Get in. Could have easily been 1-1. Now 2-0. Bojan Miovski scores. Russell Martin here till the end of the season now. Ball in. Mikey Moore turns it back. Miovski's there. Scores. 2-0 to Rangers. 2-0. Is that game over? Is that protest over? You know what? I've got to say, guys. I've got to say. I honestly think that this is... you've got no chance. We've got no chance now of Russell Martin being sacked before this season is over now. He is here to the end of the season. I honestly believe that now is the case. 2-0 to Rangers. 2-0. Fans in fine voice now. Is this a turnaround? What have we got in comments? Let's have a look. I was playing Sensible Soccer the other day. Would rather have Curtis on the more. All he's done is pass back. Raskin involved again. True. Graham Roberts says, hope that's a treble vodka and a Coke. Martin bringing home 56 says Aldo. RM is cooking, says Adrian Duncan. Martin, the next Scotland boss. I'll go for that. Get him out. Rangers win tonight. Can we send the players to Loch Lomond every week? Come on, the Rangers, says Gary Burke. 48 minutes. Only one win in the cup, and that, if we don't move up that league, he will get sacked. We're still second for bottom, true. Not expecting 2-0. Lovely. I'm greatest manager ever, says Adrian Duncan. Turn up for a Diddy Cup. Russell Martin, ha. Timer. Throwing to Hibs on the right-hand side. 146 people watching. Please obviously smash the like. Deep throw in. Raskin there to defend again. Raskin's been everywhere tonight. Absolutely superb. Ball over the top. Bashiri's in the box. Out battled by Suter. Raskin can't get there. Hibs let it run. Throw into Hibs on the right-hand side. Depends on how this league form goes, Owen. He needs to start winning league games. Correct, Mark? I mean, one win does not... Was it one swallow does not a summer make? One win does not a summer make. Throw in on the right-hand side. Deep. Header away by Magoma. And there is the half-time whistle. Guys, half-time. It is 2-0 to Rangers going into the half. This is papering over the cracks, says Fantastic Mr. Fox. He still needs to do this in the league, home and away, says John Hanna. Turning point, question mark, absolutely. Guys, it's not good enough, is it really? I mean, it really isn't. I mean, 2-0, good half-time lead, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, what does it show? You know, is this a turning point? Is this truly a turning point? I don't know. It's a decent question to ask. Stevie says, is this the game where it goes from pure hell to everything falling into place, like Martin said? I don't know. Is he going to prove right? I don't know, mate. I don't know what the situation is. Really don't. Really don't. Really don't. Genk next, then Livingston away. Although you're right, buddy. Hibs have been poor, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, they could have scored a couple of goals, but yeah. John Brown says he reckons they saw Nessie during the week, and that's the changer. Isn't that Loch Ness and not Loch Lomond? Isn't Loch Lomond where the golf course is? Where Donald Trump plays golf a lot. Maybe, guys, maybe. I don't know. Raskin ran the show. He did absolutely, Mark. Raskin, I mean, I think it's worth us talking about Nicholas Raskin. He's been absolutely brilliant in that first half for me. You know, he really has been absolutely superb tonight, you know, with his form and, you know, with the way he's been playing. He has shown tonight that he is a big difference in this team. He's constantly trying to move forward. He's constantly trying to, you know, to show a positive way of playing, bring the ball out, take it forward. You know, he's getting stuck in, he's directing things. If you look at him in midfield, he's constantly pointing, shouting, giving instruction. He's a top player. Grant Riss says the Union Bears can make the biggest statement of all by not turning up. I just can't listen to the arrogance of the man in his press conferences, says Stevie. Let's try to be positive, says Adrian. I suppose, mate, that's a good point. You know, I think it's obviously difficult, isn't it, though, being positive after all we've been through over the last few weeks and months, isn't it? You know, looking at it this way. Can't bother with Rangers. Amount of Tims on that is embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, look, the poll, I've closed the poll off now, guys. If Rangers win tonight, should Martin still be sacked? 72%. 74% said yes, 26% say no. Was kind of hoping for Egghead versus RM round 2. He'd been Stevie versus him. Yeah, I mean, look, that would have been funny, wouldn't it? He's going to look at even more smug in his interview if we win, says Fantastic Mr. Fox. He's just got a very smug face, I think, Russell Martin. And that's kind of the thing about Russell Martin, isn't it? He does look naturally smug. I think that is just him all over, isn't it? Liam Duffy says, if it finishes 4-0, at least he gets another week. Still feels inevitable. I mean, yeah. I mean, look, I've been saying all week, you know, realistically, I think that we get the win tonight. You know, I realistically do think that we get the win tonight. And he survives for another couple of weeks. You know, it buys him time. That's all it really does, is it buys him time. You know, it doesn't mean that he lasts in long. Jim Cunningham says 2 goals up, laughing face. What's funny, Jim? Can someone from the 26% say why he should not be sacked? I mean, yeah, I'd love to know. If you're backing Russell Martin for the season, I'd love to know your reasoning behind it. I really would. Love to know it. You know, like I said, 1 win does not a summer make. Who do you think will get in the draw, Owen? Probably Celtic. They'll probably want to avoid another Old Firm final. And they'll probably go. It'll probably be Celtic, mate. It'll probably be Celtic that will get in the semi. Motherwell versus St Mirren in the other one, I'd imagine. Spinning Bird says we're 11th in the table. Who cares about a cup game? True. It's all about that Livy game. Obviously, Genk during the week in the Europa League. Raskin just proved RM was out of his depth. Raskin was brilliant first half. Yes, he controlled things. He really did. He really set the tempo. Absolutely. Rangers need to play like this every week. Rangers will go on a 10-game winning streak, says We Are the People. Stephen McCullough says, what is Maresca doing at Chelsea? Sanchez sent off after 4 minutes. Estevao off 6, Neto 7, Palmer off 21 minutes. Don't know, mate. Don't know. What's the score in that game? I mean, I hate Man United. I hate Chelsea. I mean, if we could both lose, it'd be great. Ross Ferguson says, Martin still needs to go. The reason we are playing good is because the Americans are here. Gary Burke says, what does Lucy Pinder see in Russell Martin? That's a good question, mate. If I ever get to interview Lucy, I'll ask her what it is about Russell Martin she sees in him. Perhaps she's vegan as well and she likes it. Perhaps she likes how he cooks his mushrooms. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We still need to improve defensively, says Jim. 100%. Agreed. John Hanna says we've hardly set the world alight. We scored 2 goals and have only had 3 shots. It's been crap. Liam Duffy would have thought Raskin would have made a difference. He has. Gary, has he got lovely curtains? Lol. Although they're on all our channels. I'm talking about Tims, yeah. There's a lot of Tims, isn't there, around everywhere. To be honest, I care about cup because even if we don't win the league, which we won't, at least we try for the cups. Get her on the live chat, yeah. Martin's money, yeah, true. Man United 2-0 up. Yeah, Kurgan says, I never thought I'd want to shovel someone in the face more than Neil Lennon, but Russell Martin proved me wrong. Funny, mate, funny. Stephen says, the bottom line is that's more clinical team would have taken those Hibs chances. Agreed. It's not the players who are the problem, it's the manager. This has just proved it, says Gordon. Good point. Yeah, sad really, it is. You know, I think the players are all right. I mean, I don't think... I've said this all along, though, you know. I've kind of said this all along, that you know, that it's the players aren't an issue. I don't think if you take our strongest starting 11, I don't think it's that bad. I think our strongest starting 11 would compete with anybody, and I think it would win the league this season with a good manager. The Canadian lad will be a decent... Yeah, I like him, Andrew Johnson. He looks a good lad, Derek Cornelius. He really does. RM says, maybe Raskan being dropped has done him some good. He needs to have upped his game. True. Those bouncing balls. Bring in the Stoltman brothers and Drew McIntyre to help our defence. Funny. Shovel in the face. I just thought the film Death Becomes Her. Shovel lol. Yeah, do you remember that? That was a good film, that film. Absolutely, 100% agree with that one. But look, I don't know. You know, we've done all right that first half, haven't we? You know, in terms of actually getting 2-0 up. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We've got to go on and win the game still, obviously. You think Barry Bassett will be back, Martin? I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. I don't honestly think that Barry Bassett comes back at all. I don't. You know, he's been turned down one. Red says, do you still think he will get the sack? Please say yes. No, mate. I'm sorry, he won't get the sack. Okay, I don't think he'll get the sack. I really don't. I think he'll still be here for another 2 or 3 weeks. I really do. Really do. Think he'll be there. 100% think he'll still be here for another couple of weeks. Absolutely. 100% agree with you on. I think that's the case. He doesn't get sacked. I mean, Hibs have had chances, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it has, RM. I agree with you, mate. It is 2-0 and we have been poor, but, you know, it is what it is, God. We're still winning 2-0 and it's going to buy him time. That's the thing. It will buy Russell Martin time. Absolutely, 100% buy him time. Liam Duffy says, it shows as well if you get the ball in the box, Miovski will score. Football can be... Absolutely. I've said this all along. Give Miovski chances, he'll score goals. 100% he will score goals. Absolutely. Scott thinks he's there. The fans are there to see him. He's not there. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, buddy. I agree. But yeah, 2-0 at half time. Yeah, it's not over yet, Jordan Stevenson. It's not over yet. I've said this all along. You know, there's still 45 minutes of football to come. You know, they've had chances. Martin Boyle obviously scored one, which was disallowed. He then has the header that goes just wide. He has Bowie had the shot that went over the bar. Yeah, so, you know, it still isn't over, 100%. Rangers need to win every game in Scotland till Christmas, including the Old Firm game. I agree. Fantastic Mr. Fox says the only way he's getting sacked if we have an absolute stinker second half and blow a 2-goal lead. I agree with you. Absolutely on that one. 100%. 100% on that one. Moore was shooting, not trying to create chance for Miovski. Lucky it breaks to him, really. Yeah, very true. It will buy him time. Maybe he will turn it round. I don't know. You never know. You never know, do you? I mean, none of us know. Every move is a risk. Every signing is a risk. Every managerial appointment is a risk. Everything we do is a risk, isn't it? Every decision you make is a risk. You know, whatever decision you make in life, you can always say that, you know, you're taking a risk with it. You know, you may think a decision's going to turn out a particular way, and it doesn't naturally mean it does naturally turn out to be that way, does it? So, hey, we don't know. We don't know. But 2-0 up at half time, and I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, what was it like to support like when they went off? Owen? It was quite quiet, mate. Some applause, no boos, so very quiet, Stevie. I mean, look, realistically, I'll be honest with you. I've said all week, I think we probably get the win today because it was all trending towards, obviously, you know, when things naturally trend towards that kind of thing of, you know, you're going to sack the manager because we're going to lose. It never happens that way, does it, ever? Whereas I think, you know, that was never going to happen. It was always being a case, I think, that he was going to live to fight another week. We were probably going to get the victory tonight. And this probably buys him 2 or 3 weeks again. It really does buy him a couple of weeks. Aldo says, Genk next, then we're away to Livingston. I'm telling you, this lot will struggle on a pitch. They can't perform on grass, never mind plastic, lol. We haven't actually created any good chances that I can think of, says Spinning Flipbird. Yeah, good point. Agreed. Absolutely. I don't know. You know, we've got to obviously come back. The second half, it's got to go. I think what Martin needs to do this second half, you know, I think is take Mikey Moore off, bring on Finlay Curtis. And I think also you've got to see an upping in the level. There's got to be an upping in the level and the calibre of play, you know, from Rangers in this second half. I really do believe, you know, we've got to see a big up of what we're watching out there. You know, a real improvement. You know, stats from the first half, guys. Got some stats from the first half. Shots, 4 shots for Rangers, 3 for Hibs. 2 on target for Rangers, both resulting in goals, obviously. None for Hibs. 69% possession for Rangers, 31% for Hibs as well. They've committed 6 fouls. We've committed 8 fouls so far, but 2-0 at half time is the latest score, guys. Right, let's have a little look. We've got some comments here. Or has Livingston changed the plastic? I don't know. I'm sure there was something about them having to rip the pitch up, wasn't there? Russell Martin is just one of the people you can take. 2-0 up, but they're still dire to watch. I want to see attractive attacking football. Me too. Kavanagh will be looking at the stadium half empty and will be worrying. Good point. Yeah, because, look, as much as you might say the Americans don't like being told what to do, the Americans are in this for the money. They're not in this for anything else other than the money. We need to be winning full stop, says Adrian Duncan. I agree. Honestly think his hands are tied with Moore. I think he has to play him. True. Yanks are here, yes. Is Big Kev there? I don't know, mate. More garbage, but because Spuds say otherwise. 1 goal for Hibs, and they could crumble, says Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's a possibility, I suppose. Guys, obviously, please smash that like and comment and share. Obviously, if you haven't yet subbed to the channel, please sub. Sub-wise, guys, we're doing quite well on subs. The channel's growing really, really well at this moment in time. And doing quite well, actually. We are currently sitting on 8,084 subscribers. Coming out of this, so please obviously keep that going forward. I'd love to get to 8,100 by the end of this stream. Would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you for all the phenomenal support to this point, guys. We are growing really well every single day. Steve Renton says it's half time, it isn't over yet. Nowhere near confident we're winning yet. Yeah, I mean, look, nobody is, are they? Nobody is. The clown will tell the players more of the same because he hasn't got a clue. Roger Moore offers nothing. Good point. Rascan scoring just shows you he's not the manager. Chris Brown, good point. Rascan for me, is top class. He is top class. I love Raskan. Absolutely love Raskan. I think he's a great player, and I think he has really changed this game in the first half so far. He has really played well in this game so far. So yeah, you've got to look at it and say about Raskin that he's made a massive difference, and he's been positive. He's been forward thinking. He's pushed on. He's done a lot in that first half to really help this team move forward. So yeah, happy for you, Owen. Are you, mate? About what? Oh, those subs. Yeah, thanks, that, buddy. Yeah, it's all good. It's pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Pretty good. Partick Thistle Celtic tomorrow. Obviously, come on, Partick Thistle. But think Celtic will easily win that. The Americans will see the fans' fury and realise they are losing support every week. Congrats, thank you. Mikey Moore was tidy but too safe. Got to the Ant-Man or Curtis. Poetic, the Harvey Rowland. Welcome, buddy. You know what's really great? I love seeing the usual names in the live chat. Of course I do. I love seeing the normal people in the live chat. Seeing my family, my Rangers family here with us today. Thank you, fantastic Mr. Fox. But it's great to see some new names. Liam Duffy, a name I haven't seen before. Harvey Rowland. Not names I see on a regular basis in our live chat. So great to see some new names in the live chat, guys. We are going to keep working, going to keep growing here on the channel. So obviously, please keep on supporting, keep on helping us to grow. That would be fantastic if you can, obviously, to help us get there. But yeah, keep us going, guys. Keep us going. Jack Ross, the former Hibs manager there, talking a little bit about what's going on with the club at the moment. I agree. We've got to move forward. I think it's got to be the fans have got to kick on. Yeah, I don't know, fantastic Mr. Fox. I would love 1 million subscribers for Christmas. Ross, I'd love that, maybe. I don't think it's ever going to happen. My aim is always to grow this channel so that one day this could be my full-time job, that I could just do Rangers content all day. Bring you 2 lives a day like the United Stand, bring you news videos. That's my inspiration. As much as I don't like Man United, and I don't like Man United, at all. I do like Mark Goldbridge. I think Mark Goldbridge there's a lot of good things about Mark Goldbridge and the way he does things. And I read his book. He's an inspiring guy, and I'd love to be like Mark Goldbridge one day. Martin will probably not be happy that Raskan's been going forward and not backwards or sideways. Lol. Anyway, here come Hibs out for the second half. Here come Rangers out for the second half. I think Livingston did get a new plastic pitch. They will not change it until 26-27 season. There we go. Cornelius has no pace, but definitely brings balance to that defence, and his passing is very good. Yeah, he was caught out, wasn't he, on that ball over the top. Martin looked rangy when Raskin scored. Do I like Rory? I don't know who Rory Jennings is, mine. I've never watched any Rory Jennings stuff, actually, mate. I like the guys who inspire me, really. CJ Nova, obviously, definitely. Heart and Hand, I love David Edgar. But, certainly for me, the guys who inspire me, the Mark Goldbridges, I like Mark Goldbridge. I like Craig Houghton, who does the Anfield Agenda. I like Joe Wainman, the guy who does the Just Joe football show. He's great. Connor, who does the One Leeds fan channel, he's good. There is some great content creators out there. I watch a lot of American stuff as well, and Chicago Bears Central, I watch a lot of their stuff. And there's a guy on there called Hayes. He's brilliant. Anyway, we're back underway here. Asgard goes back and across there to Magoma out to Raskan. Raskan comes away from his man, lays it back to Magoma again. Spinning Flipbird says the comedian Canini is a bit like Helander, not too quick, but his positional awareness makes up for it. Good point. Just keep being honest with your opinion, Owen. Your channel will grow organically. Thank you, Kurgan. Was Brent Cesare not a former copper? He was, mate. He used to work for the fraud squad. Hopefully, David. Hopefully one day, mate. If Raskin gets the credit, if we lose, Martin gets the blame. Good point. Glad we're 2 up, but the Hibs goal stood. We think it will be very different. I agree on that one. Anyway, here we go again. Second half, we're underway. Suter has it inside his own half, coming forward now. Out it goes to Mikey Moore. No changes for Rangers at half-time. Royal goes on the run. Lays it into Miovski. Rocky Bashiri, though, there. I like Rocky Bashiri. Rocky Bashiri's a good player. He's a good player. Love watching the Flying Pig, Manchester United fan. He got angry a few weeks ago, wrecked his computer. Will he be there for the semi-final? Good question. Here's Gassama. I think he will, mate. Laid back. Raskin. Shot by Raskin! And it's wide. Or it's Asgard, sorry. Shot by Asgard, and it's out for a corner. Asgard, I don't know what it is, but Asgard reminds me of Todd Cantwell. In it goes. Is that another corner? New poll up for you guys. Please vote in the poll. We love a poll. We love a poll. Obviously, please remember to help the channel, like the videos. Obviously, remember you can support as well by becoming a member for as little as 99p or gifting memberships. Or obviously, smash the super chat, super like, super chat, super thanks buttons, super sticker buttons. Donate a bit of cash. Help the channel out. Head up in the air by Raskan. Down. And a foul by Raskan. It's a free kick to Hibs. Raskin captain for me. Yeah, a little bit of a poll. A bit of a poll. Who should be captain? 20. See Tav's dad's in the live chat. 29%. You're doing a great job, too. Thank you, proper fan. I very much enjoyed your rants the last couple of weekends. You say what I'm thinking. Thank you, Liam. Ball forward. Bowie now. Down he goes. Throw into Rangers. Good defence there by Rangers for a change. CJ Bucks fan says, Asgard looks like Billy from London's Burning. Remember him? Yeah, he does actually now you come to mention it. Yeah, Billy from London's Burning. Here goes Magoma now. Magoma forward it goes now to Gassama. Back to Asgard. Asgard lays it back to Cornelius. Cornelius comes forward towards halfway. Out wide now. Tavernier. Round the corner for Moore. Moore tries to take his man on. Lazy way of doing it, and the Hibs have it back. Asgard reminds me of Greta Thunberg. Yeah, I can see that as well, actually. Yeah, I can see that. Separated at birth. Separated at birth. Tavernier ball forward. Miovski loses it though, and it's back with Hibs now. Wonder if we'll see Chimiti today. Long ball forward. Cornelius misses it. Hibs player on the run. Cornelius loses out to Bowie. Bowie now on the ball. Lays it back. Hibs have the ball. Get more off for fuck's sake. Hibs can get in our box with 5 passes. We need 15. Cadden now swings it into the box. Butland well claimed. Jack Butland. Super Jack Butland in goal. Love Super Jack. Raskan squares it to Tavernier. Tavernier comes towards midway. Plays it to Diamonde. Diamonde out to Asgard. Asgard stops, touches, plays it back. Here's Asgard again on the run now. Gassama ahead of him. Asgard, he's going to come inside. No, he goes outside to Gassama. Gassama back to Diamonde. Back to Gassama again. Asgard. Come on, Asgard. Do something with the fucking ball. Back to Diamonde. Back to Asgard again. Asgard goes to Nico. Tavernier. Tavernier. Back now for Cornelius. Cornelius there. Cornelius goes out left. Right, sorry, to Tavernier. Tavernier inside to Raskin. Raskan on the run. Go on, Raskan. Gary says, if Martin gets sacked, who do you all want to replace him? Either Gerrard or McInnes. Both would do a good job, mate. Both would do a good job. Honestly, do think that. Hibs have got a throw in on the left-hand side.
Two up, the protests and the pressure continuing. The decision makers at Ibrox, remember, chairman.
51 minutes gone. Ball, long ball forward. Hibs in behind us again. Bring down shot. Poor shot. You know what? Honestly, if we were playing a decent team today, who could take their chances, another long ball straight through the middle, breaks us down yet again, and he scuffs his shot. Like I said, any decent team would have scored at least a couple against us tonight. Raskin. You're right, Grant. Obviously, for tax reasons, Gerrard can't come back till next summer. Cornelius, Suter. 142 watching, guys. Please obviously smash that like, comment and share. Tavernier with the ball now. Goes back to Suter. Suter back to Cornelius. It's all gone very static again, I think. Ball down the left-hand side. Back again. Raskan. Tom Green. Yup, recycling pitch. That's what we do around the box. It's unnecessary. Here comes Mikey Moore. Tavernier now. Crosses the ball. Good ball in by Tav. Miovski header off Bashiri's arm was that. Miovski is adamant that that is a penalty. He's adamant that it came off Bashiri's arm. Referee Nick Walsh is not having any of it. Wonder if there's a VAR check on that one. But nothing seems to be happening. Cornelius. Good ball in by Tavernier though. Tavernier onto the right hand side. Goes back now to Diamonde. Inside comes Diamonde to Raskan. Laid straight back to him. Give and go. Graham Caldwell, another new name. Welcome, Graham. Says, can't see McInnes leaving Hearts. The position they're in. Rangers should have gone for him when Clement left. True. John seems either is better than the spanner we've got. Here comes Raskan forward now. On the drive. Out to Gassama. Good driving run by Raskan. Gassama now. Come on, Gassama. Shoot. Does. Shoots. Off the bar. Good work by Gassama. He's having a good game today, Gassama. Looking dangerous all the time. Good play by him. Stevie, unlike Raskin, have we ever heard Tav saying he loves the club? True. Gassama. Ooh, yeah, Gassama. That was a good shot by Gassama. Bad ball in. Laid off. Miovski. Cleared off the line. How did we not score there? Shoot, Asgard. Tackle by Bashir. Rocky Bashiri, man. We should be buying Rocky Bashiri. Tav surely fouled him there. Tavernier gets a yellow card. That's a clever yellow card to take, actually. That's a clever yellow card from Tavernier there. He was beaten all ends up, and he knew he was going to get beaten all ends up. And he pulls the guy back. Takes a clever yellow card there. Good play there by James Tavernier. Clever. Grant was great defending. Been better with Barry and the Three Stooges. Raskin playing like a Belgian international. He is. That's because he is a Belgian international, mate. He's a quality player. Long ball in by Hibs. Into the box. Way too deep. Straight through. Goal kick Rangers. You've got to say Hibs have been very poor tonight. Very, very poor tonight. Ball back in the box again. Dangerous from Rangers. Raskan. Oh, now down the left-hand side. Here he goes. Raskin. Steps inside. Cross. Deflected up into the air. Salinger gathers. But good play again from Nicholas Raskin. Good play. Nicholas Raskan again. Different class. Different class. Different class. Why is Miovski not squaring that to Asgard? Tav's having a good one. He is, wee man. I'll give you that one. Foul again. Another yellow card for a Rangers player for a foul. This time a yellow card for Diamonde as well. It's 56 minutes gone. Still not impressed. I'm still really unimpressed with Diamonde, to be honest with you.
Then another forward pass, and it looks
Not massively impressed. Guys, just started a new goal in the live chat. Please take note of the goal. Exactly, Grant. Goal kick. It's a free kick to Hibs. Long way out. No chance of a shot from this one, but you never know. You never know. Dio needs subbed, I think so. Yeah, I'd bring Connor Barron on. Laid in by Hibs into the box. Up in the air. John Suter heads it. Comes down in the box. Hanley up in the air. Is that going to go out for a goal kick? Yes, it is. No, corner. Corner to Hibs. I don't know how that was a corner. I'm sure it came off the Hibs player last. Weird. Dio hasn't played well this game again, I don't think. Oh, it was off Tav, to be fair. Tav did clear that one out, so it was a corner, to be fair. Anyway, in-swing corner from the right. He's injured, Liam Duffy. He's injured, mate. Draw is tomorrow, yeah. It is, Mr. Fox. Don't worry about your typing, mate. I do the same things all the time with my typing, mate. Everyone in on Jack Butland again. Seems to be the Hibs tactic is to put everyone in on the goalkeeper. Draw is tomorrow, yes. Fantastic, Mr. Fox. Guys, bring your latest. Let's get this ball in the box. Oh, get it out! Hacked by Dio. Mistake. Raskin goes in, but a recovery tackle there by the Hibs man. Dio, you're gonna have to be careful. You've just been booked. Stop fouling people. I'd get Dio off now. Seriously, man. He's just fouled someone else. He's gonna have to be careful. He's walking a tightrope. Definitely walking. Dan Balassa is coming on, the Middlesbrough loanee. Absolutely. Barron should be on before we get out of 10. Agreed. Wonder if I'm more a suit and brown shoes, tap shoes together, we win the treble. Good point. Lofted ball in. They're taking some really weird free kicks. Weird free kicks. Weird free kicks. Ball across now. Hibs have got it. Out wide left it goes. Change deal before he gets sent off. Good point. Cross. Good defending by Mikey Moore there. Has he kept it in? No, he hasn't. Throwing to Hibs on the left. Moore did well there. It was good defending, actually. I've criticised him enough in this game. He's done well defensively there. Defensively. Done well. Back. Abita, back again it goes. Swung into the box again by Cadden. Head up Bashiri header. Jack Butland, well done, Super Jack. Comes, claims the ball. Big lad. Jack Butland's got the ball back now at the back. I mean, do you think Martin is overly complicating things in Scottish football, trying to intricate? I think that could be part of the reason why. Simplify it. You know, simplify it. More. Dio goes out to Magoma. Good ball there. Magoma now coming forward down the left-hand side. Lays it off to Gassama. Gassama comes infield, turns, stands on the ball, waits, but it's back to Cornelius now. It's good we look like we are 2-0 up. Yeah, we did. We were kind of trying to dominate possession a little bit, holding the ball, controlling it. Raskan turns a little pirouette there, plays it back to Suter. Ball out wide right. Out wide left, sorry. Gassama, instant control by Gassama. He's been class today. Come on, Gassama. Go on, son. Take him on. Take him on. Shoot! Back heel to nobody though, and Salinger gathers. Good play though by Gassama there. He's looked really good today, actually. Really, really good.
Frenchman. Bowie, again, another poor first touch from Hibs number 9. Hasn't been his day just yet.
Not good at all. But to be honest, I'm all for rapid for a beater to have that with just as much pace as that. Strikers having to stretch slightly for it. Just pass appreciation. It wasn't like he was having to.
Rangers playing okay, but the levels should maybe go up another 3 if we're honest. Here's Raskin again. I say more again, sorry. Tavernier. Out to back to Suter again. He goes backwards again. Win the ball, send it to a striker, not hard, says John McIver. True. Moore looks more of a number 8 to me. Dio off, more in the middle. Curtis on the wing. Yeah, not a bad shout, mate. Not a bad shout. 62 minutes gone now. We're getting to about the time where you might want to make changes. Raskan is down, hopefully not injured. Foul on Raskan by, was that Levitt? Gassama. Raskin. Dio. Inside, outside. Good play there. Laid back. Here's Magoma. Here's Dio. William Defo, 100%. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on. Here is Asgard. Raskin. Always offering. Always available, Raskan, isn't he? Raskan. Little ball around the side. Go on, Gassama. Oh, cut out there by Hibs and back and away by Salinger. Long ball forward. Cornelius on the cover. Across. Can he get there? Hibs player Bowie tries to scrap for the ball with him. Can't get there. Can't win it. And he fouls. A foul by Cornelius. And it is a free kick to Hibs inside the Rangers half. Bowie. 2-0 here. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other there. I can't see how Nick Walsh can give. I can. I know why Nick Walsh has probably given a free kick in that position, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Ball into the box by Hibs. Deep. Over Asgard's head. Out. Tavernier there battling for the ball. Wins it. Well done, James Tavernier. Good play there to win it. Diamonde. Moore now. In the middle. Coming inside. Stop. Oh, Moore. Stop turning backwards, man. Raskin. Tavernier. Moore has spent his entire time in the inside, in midfield. Tavernier's been the player, the only player offering width down the right, to be fair. Too good, guys, too good. Ball there. Still 2-0, guys. Still 2-0. Yeah, obviously, please smash that like. Please comment. Please share the video, obviously, as well. Subscribe to the channel if you've not yet subscribed, guys. We are at, subscriber-wise, we are at 8,087 now. So please, obviously, keep those subs coming. Here we go. Raskin. Go on, Nico. Go on, Nico, son. Nico running through the middle. Gets his head up. Lays it back to Mikey Moore. Would I take Bisgrove back? Yeah, over Stewart, I would, yeah. Magoma now goes to shoot. Blocked by the Hibs player. Gassama over there. Waiting for the ball to come down. Plays it off the Hibs player, does he? Corner kick. Well done, Gassama. Played well, Gassama. 65 minutes gone. 25 to go, guys, in this game. Still 2-0. 118 of you watching. Please smash that like, comment, and share, obviously. Would you take back... I don't know. Good shout. Thank you, Liam. Like the video. Good on you, mate. Corner kick, James Tavernier, left side. Right-footed in-swinger. Tavernier swings it in. Suter gets up. Header goes wide. Still nothing. And one of the Hibs players is down holding his head. Still no other goals though. Still 2-0, 66 gone. Another corner to Rangers. James Tavernier coming over to the right to take it now. Wonder why there's nobody on the left-hand side who can take this. You know, left footer, in swinger. I don't know. I suppose it's varied. One out swinger, one in swinger. Anyway, James Div Tavernier to take this one from the right. 66 gone. Swinger out. Header up. Suter comes in, header down. Goal! Disallowed. Miovski scores, but it's been disallowed for offside against one of our players. Not quite sure who against, but against somebody. Could have been 3. Goal disallowed. Header up in the air. Suter heads it down. Yeah, Diamonde is and Miovski both offside there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, Jordan, for that. 199. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that, Jordan. Very generous of you. Yeah, all that money goes to help support run the channel, guys. That's what the money goes towards. Thank you for the 199 super chat, buddy. I know times are hard and everything, so any money that comes in, obviously, thank you so much. It really is appreciated. Change is coming in. Connor Barron is on. And Diamonde is off. That's the right substitution, I feel, at this moment in time. Because Diamonde obviously has been booked and he's still putting himself out a bit. And I think they could end up with sending off. So Barron on, Diamonde on. Good change. Good change. Good time to make a change. Welcome Connor Barron onto the pitch. I mean, Connor didn't play well last game, did he, against Hearts? But he had a good game against Celtic. 23 to go, 24 to go, shall we say, in this game. 22 to go, sorry. Hibs are going to make a change now. Junior Hoylett. My God, is he still playing football? Header. Barron. Asgard. Tavernier taken out there. Free kick by Chaiwa. Chaiwa's going to get a booking from this, from Nick Walsh. Yeah, still offside, but a smart finish by Miovski. Yeah, he's looking good. Question, would you keep him? Keep who, Leon? Leo, sorry. Who would I keep? Leo. Barron plays better with Raskan. True. Good point, Grant. Who would I keep, Leo? What's your question, mate? What's your question? Ball coming forward now. Asgard. Here's Tavernier. Back to Suter. Sorry, is that Suter? My apologies. Tavernier battling back. Chaiwa wins the ball. Turns inside. Buys himself some time. Larson. Back again now. Miovski doing well to close down. Coming up for 70 minutes. Wonder if we're going to see Chaiwa. It's not Chaiwa. We're going to see Chimiti at any point. See Chimiti come on at some point. Any more missing Dessers? Lol. No one's missing Dessers. Not with Miovski. Miovski's a class out, mate. Miovski's 10 times the striker that Dessers is. Barron is back and battling. Good battle. Well done, Connor Barron's son. Good lad. Well done, Leo. You're new here. Welcome, mate. Welcome. You are very, very welcome, Leo. Very, very welcome, buddy. All new people welcome. We are different to other channels. We do value people's opinions here. We do share opinions. We do turn podcasts more into conversation at times rather than actually just me talking. Yes, Mr. Fox. Changes on for Hibs now. So Abita and McGrath off. Cleege and Hoylett on for Hibs. 100% now, guys. Come on. 20 minutes to go in this game. 20 minutes left to go. Suter. Butland. Butland, no nonsense, clears it, but only as far as last. Up it goes. Head over there. Connor Barron, good battling, but the ball breaks. Into the box. Cleege shot, blocked by Cornelius. Good defending by Rangers there, and it breaks for a corner to Hibs. Thirlwell will be hiding Chimiti from Kavanagh. Yeah, I spent 8.5 million on this guy, but I'm not playing him. Yeah, that's money well spent, mate. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go, guys. Thank you, Leo. Would I keep Martin? Are you on about Leo? 199. Thank you, Leo, for the donation. Look, mate, we've got to keep him after this. You can't sack a manager after a loss. After a win, sorry. You can't sack a manager after a win. Just not possible. If we'd lost today, I'd have sacked him. But unfortunately, it's not my decision, mate. But yeah, thank you for the donation there. Thank you. We hope we get Patrick Partick in the next round. Yes, they knock Celtic out tomorrow. In there. Ooh, good gather. Butland's down. Butland brave coming for the ball there. Good brave play from Jack Butland there. Really good brave play from Jack Butland to come for the ball there. And that's one thing at least, you know, if a goalkeeper gets treatment, it's not like the referee can say he has to go off after he's had treatment, like a player. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to see Celtic get knocked out, wouldn't it, John? I don't think it happens, mate, for a minute. You know, you've got St Mirren obviously through, you've got Motherwell through, you're probably going to get Celtic through and obviously us through. Graham Corwell, Owen, not a Rangers fan, but watch your streams when I can. I always admire your honesty and passion shown for your club. I can see why there's anger towards Russell Martin. Thank you, Graham. Who's your team, Graham? Let me know who your team is, buddy. Let me know who your team is. Interested to find out who your team is watching the stream. Thank you, Rick Graham, for watching. Long ball forward. Rangers will win now, says Sean. Yeah, I think so. Here's Gassama on the run, getting fouled, but still keeps going. Finds Raskin. Go on, Raskin. Bury it. Shot. Just wide by... Oh, it's Moore. Sorry, not Raskin. Moore. Good shot, Moore. Just wide. Unlucky for Mikey Moore there, yeah. Down and away. Good ball. Forward there. But it's cleared by John Suter. Well done, John Suter. Bonner, Barron brings it down. Brings it to Raskan. Raskan turns. Head up straight away. Looking for the forward motion. Miovski, great control, but it bounces off him and Mikey Moore can't gather it. We have no consistency, so there's no confidence to win the league game. I mean, that's what it's got to be. You know, like I said, one win is not the be-all and end-all. Yes, one win is good. Yes, it does confidence good. But at the end of the day, you've got to be doing this on a consistent basis. I agree. I'm back too busy to try and decide what to eat, either takeaway or stick pizza in the oven. Lol. Have a takeaway, Aldo. Down the right-hand side. So I was playing sensible soccer yesterday, nice, and it was great seeing a team from times gone by. Yeah, 100%. Raskin is good, Sean. I agree. Raskin's done really, really well this game. Definitely my man of the match so far. Yeah, guys, start getting your thoughts in for man of the match. Who's your man of the match so far? I've got Raskin. I've got Gassama. Definitely. Hibs going down the left-hand side. Can't keep the ball in, though, and it's out for a throw-in to Rangers back in our own half. Obviously, please smash that like as well. Get Chinese. Chinese Saturday Chinese. Yeah, 133 watching, please. Yeah. Janet's got big pork chops. Can't wait. Lovely, Janet. Lovely. St Mirren. It's also funny what you said about Asgard earlier, that he reminded you of Cantwell. I said that when the two of us played each other early in the season. There we go. Good to have you here, mate. St Mirren doing well. Well done to you to get into the semi-finals. Hope we avoid you, because you've got a pretty good record against us this last few games. Starting to slow down. It is a bit, yeah. It is a little bit, mate. It is a little bit. Ball out wide, right, left here now. Moore goes across to close. Miovski comes in. If I was Russell Martin, now is the time to change it a little bit. Change it. Bring Chimiti on. Bring Curtis on. Make a few changes just to try and liven it up a little bit again here. That's just the time. With 15 to go. Ball goes back here now. Still with Hibs. Miovski gambling a little bit, but Tavernier comes out to try and close down. Hot dogs with nice. Jack. Okay, cool. Let's come back to this. Yeah, me too, Sean. Give Curtis a chance. Absolutely agree on that one. Long ball forward. Headed away by Cornelius. Asgard battling in midfield. Wins it. Miovski heads it on. Gassama can't quite get there. Mikey Moore takes it away from Raskin. Mikey Moore now coming across the pitch towards the left-hand side. Plays it into Gassama. Carries on his run. Gets it back from Gassama down the left. Oh, Mikey Moore. What the hell was that? Tom Green, thank you very much. Thank you for the podcast and coverage. But can you change the intro music? It does my head in. I'll have a look, mate. If you don't like it, we'll have a little look at that one. Won't be today. Probably tomorrow at some point. Or maybe Monday. Monday will be the first time I get a chance to look at anything like that, mate. £5, Tom. I will look. Ant-Man is going to come on now for Mikey Moore. Shame that it's not Curtis. Thank you, Tom, for the donation. And to score. Double change.
Yusuf Chermiti, 10 million from Everton. Will be replacing Wojciechowski, who has opened his accounts.
Right, guys, 2 changes for Rangers. Off is Moore and Miovski. Back on is Ant-Man and Chermiti. You can't help but say Miovski's had a good game tonight. He's worked hard. He's got his goals. Could have had another goal. Played well. Cute Kanji, welcome back, mate. His reaction will tell us everything. If sly and smug shows he's never a Rangers manager, he needs to be humble. This is a mere formality. An expected result at Rangers. Nothing to celebrate and boast about. Played a nice safe pass to no one more. Looks tired. Hopefully Ant-Man shows up now. Agreed. Mark Webster, welcome Mark. Another new name in the live chat. What's Curtis got to do to get a game? Yeah, absolutely agree with you on that one, mate. Long ball forward again by Hibbs. Loses out a little bit. And Barron is back. Oh, Connor Barron just ranks his man to the ground a little bit there, and it is a free kick there. We've got 13 minutes left in this game, still 2-0. Can Chermiti have an impact? That's the question. Connor Barron just bitch slapped Martin Boyle in the face. He just proper like bitch slapped him. Funny. Should have a clean sheet for going into... Yeah, agreed, mate. What am I working Thursday? Agreed, Mark. Curtis should be on. Will new striker break his cherry doubt? I doubt it. Good point. Typical Thursday when Sunday draw, for fuck's sake. Yeah, absolutely. Long ball forward to nobody. It's a goal kick to Rangers. Graham Cole, I think Hibs have been slightly overhyped this season. Only one win the league. Heading out of the League Cup, I admit they did well. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think they've been poor. Thank God Spurs didn't sell us more. Sorry, but he's shite. RM, it's okay. I just turned the sound down. Lol. Anyway, here goes Ant-Man. Come on, Ant-Man. Do something for a change. Take the ball with you. Ant-Man gives the ball away. Maybe Curtis should have an argument with Martin and he might get a game. True. Yeah, go Nico Raskan. Get banned for a week and then come back. Yeah, good point. Here's Magoma. Curtis will be another one to Lou. Yeah, absolutely. Agree on that one. It's Russell. He won't change every time. He's going to do the same thing. Say hi to Lou. Anyway, there we go. Look, guys. Here we go. Come on. 11 to go. 11 to go. 122 watching, guys. Please obviously smash that like. Obviously comment, like. Here's Suter. Long ball forward. Raking ball to the right hand side. Finds Ant-Man. Brings it down well. Behind for a corner kick to Rangers. Even though we are winning, it's still poor to watch, says Aldo. Are the Hibs fans all wearing Celtic tops? Honestly, yeah, they've got some sort of green and white Hibs top, mate. That's what it is. He'll change the playing style again for the game against Livy. Did Ant-Man just trip himself up? I think he did, mate. I think he did trip himself up to some degree there. Stuart, thank you very much for the donation. £5. Thank you very much for that donation. Very generous of you. Thank you, buddy. Tavernier from the left-hand side. It will be an in-swinging corner into the box. Can they cause some trouble? Into the box it goes. Deep. Down goes Suter. Breaks out. Hibbs will clear this. Come on, guys. I thought Curtis was above both Moore and Ant-Man in our game early in the season. Wasn't afraid. Yeah, he's a good player, mate. He's a very good player. Martin, Stuart says, Martin must have drank a Scotch pie before the game. Lol. Funny. Foul on Tavernier on, who there? A bit of a pushy Raskin and his man there. Bit of a push. Raskan's played well. That Nico Raskan is a winner, as someone's just said. He is a winner. My grandson, age 4, now knows what it's meant by the term monkey mob. Brilliant. Nice one, mate. Nice one, guys. Thank you, Stuart, for that very generous donation. That's very, very kind of you, buddy. Thank you so much. 2 more changes for Hibs coming up. Hibs have been poor, actually. I've got to say, Hibs have been very, very bad. Very, very bad. Chaiwa and Boyle off for Hibs. We've got 9 minutes left. Coming on now are Molotnikov. At least fans can go home relieved tonight. True. 8 minutes to go, guys. 8 minutes left. Tavernier takes this corner. It's Boyle and Chaiwa off. Cadden and Molotnikov on. And Schmidt loses the ball, and Hibs get the ball back and will come back at us again. Down the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, into the box. Can we get this ball cut out of source? Magoma doesn't get there. It's back with Hibs again. Into the box it goes. Header. Butland saves. Easy, easy. Chimity looks a bit like P. Diddy. That's a bit unfortunate, Mark. The Raven effect. Are you a season ticket holder, or because you're doing this, you don't go to games anymore? I don't go to games anymore, mate, now, for a number of reasons, Raven effect. 1, because I work a lot of Saturdays. I work in retail. 2, because of a couple of health reasons. And 3, because I don't have the money. Think he's terrible, especially when we play a faster-paced team. He can't keep up. It's quite a suitor, I think it is there. Here's Ant-Man on the right-hand side, coming in field again. Raskan. Magoma. Poor ball there. Cut out. Chris Cadden with the ball now. On the right-hand side. Lays it down the right-hand side. Good tackle there by Cornelius. Good play. Derek Cornelius had a good game as well, hasn't he? For me. He's another one who's had a good game. Michael White. I'd take a win anywhere, no matter how. Me too, buddy. Any win. Any win. Sponsors man of the match, Nico Raskan. Big cheer. In your face, Russell Martin, eh? Right, guys, gonna get a man of the match poll going. Fair play, you do what you have to do. Thank you, Ravens effect. Get your votes in the man of the match poll. Great to see Rangers win, but still want Martin out, says Mark. Ball forward again. Laid off here now. Rangers under pressure. Asgard, good tackle, wins it back. Poor ball by Magoma, gives it away. Then Raskan gets stuck in, wins the ball, is fouled. Free kick to Rangers. Raskin sends it long to Ant-Man, who then the referee says it's too soon, and he volleys it back. Ant-Man back to Raskan. It's a free kick inside, deep inside Rangers half here. So far in the 28 votes we've had, 100% of you voting for Raskan. I think Kasama's had a good game as well, to be fair. Well, we know now Raskan will be picked on Thursday night. He's got to be picked on Thursday night. He scored a goal and he's played fantastic. He's been man of the match. Tavernier. Ant-Man. Baron. Turns away from his man. Stops. Goes again. 85. Ball. Can he send it? Sends it for Chimiti. Chimiti on the run through the middle. Controls it in the box. Loses it. Falls over. Goes out of play. Corner kick to Rangers. Chimiti looks shit. We've got about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes remaining in this game. 5 minutes away from getting to that. Look, 4 lads having a dream, making a bit of an appearance on the advertising hoardings. No wonder they're getting ahead of me. Raskin has done 2 things the vegan probably didn't want him to do. Scoring man of the match, true. Technically, I would give Raskin the assist, not more. Thursday, I think we can get a win, but it's Livingston game that worries me. Ball into the box. Come on. Someone shoot. Raskin lays it off. Shot by Gasama. Runs through. Someone's got to shoot. Get the... Oh, Hibs clear it out. Molotnikov on the break. Tav busting a gut to get back. That's good to see from James Tavernier there. Busting a gut. Good tackle. Nico Raskan again. But Mulligan comes away with the ball. Goes out wide. Poor ball by Hibs. Slows the momentum of the attack, but it was Raskin that broke it up there. Into the box it goes. Good defence by Cornelius. Kept in well there by Asgard. And it's just a throw-in on the right-hand side. Good play there by the two of them. Two changes for Rangers now. Finley Curtis is coming on and Bayrami is coming on. I know, where did he get that burst of speed from? Good shout, wee man. Gotta say wee man, love your name. It is Gassama and Raskin are off. Standing ovation from the fans for Nico Raskin. Standing ovation for Gassama. Well, for Gassama and Raskin maybe, but yeah, mainly for Raskin I think. Well, it'd be interesting to see what Raskin does with the manager. Fascinating. Hugs the manager. Wow. Raskin just high-fived Martin and hugged the manager. Claps the crowd on the way off. Yes, Curtis is on with 3 minutes to make a difference. Lovely. I'm behind, says Aldo. Back again with Hibs. Sends, oof, dummy there by the Hibs player. Sends it into the box. Header away by Cornelius. Header away by Rami. Wait, Chimiti now. Chimiti on the run. Here's Chimiti. Chimiti shoots, save. Poor shot. Poor shot. Straight at the keeper by Chimiti. That was poor. That was poor. Hugs him, whispers in his ear, get it right up, yeah. Hope Curtis scores, says Grant Willis. Agreed. Magoma, good tackle by Magoma there. Sends it long down the left-hand side. Chimiti goes across. Header works it into space. Hanley goes to ground. Foul by, oh, Chimiti, you dumbass. What a prat. He looks crap, Chimiti. He's not looking, he does not, I mean, that's £8.5 million pound, man. I'm sorry, that £8.5 million pound, man. If he's worth £8.5 million, then Miovski's worth £16.5 million. Worth £16.5 million, definitely. Sterner, yeah, opening a jar. Thank you, John. Yeah, I was just opening a jar there. Sorry, guys. Anyone saw a bit of a funny face there whilst I was doing that? Dare I say Des has put that away? Mate, never going to happen, wee man. Des has put it into the stand. Chim, chim, chimity, chim, chim, cheerio, yeah. Butland. Here's Barron. Bayrami. Turns, plays the ball forward to Ant-Man on the right-hand side. They bought Chimiti, as you can moan about him now. Dessus is con, lol. I just think that if you're paying all that money for a striker and he's through one-on-one on goal, he should be doing better than that. I mean, at least he worked the goalkeeper. Still listening, just taking the dog out for Saturday night out, lol. Says Aldo. No worries, buddy. Dessus scored last week. They won 1-0. Well done, Dessus. P. Diddy strikes again, says Mark Webster. 4 minutes of stoppage time, guys. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Bring back Morelos. There's a blast from the past. Tavernier. Barron. Here's Bayrami. Coming in field. Goes outside again. Ant-Man now. Come on, Ant-Man. Go eat your man. Little bar on the outside. Bayrami dribbling in the box. Can he keep the ball? He loses it, though, to Bashiri. Like I said, I like Rocky Bashiri. I remember everyone saying loud up with Shah to his first game, just saying, yeah, I mean, fair enough if you talk about Chimiti. I mean, Ant-Man was brilliant in his first game and has gone massively backwards since, hasn't he? Barron, good little ball around the corner to Suter. Cantwell scored today. Cantwell's doing well at Blackburn, John. Ant-Man coming in field now, on the run. Bit down a blind alley, does he? Skipping through. Ant-Man! Just wide. Good little run by Oliver Ant-Man there. Great run by Ant-Man there. Just wide. I would too, wee man. I'd take Cantwell back in a heartbeat. Quality footballer. Good football by Ant-Man there, onto his left foot as well. Fantastic, Mr. Fox. Thank you very much. Great live stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Hit the goal. Spanish adverts. Yeah, I don't know why I've got Spanish adverts, mate. What a run by Ant-Man.
He'll be a nailed-down starter for midweek. It's the one position, obviously, on the right-hand side that we've got a lot of left wingers, right-footed left wingers.
Thank you for the super chat, mate. Thank you, very, very generous of you.
Right-hand side, Ant-Man's the obvious natural right winger.
20 quid. That was good by Ant-Man. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? It was good play by Ant-Man. Green shoots, mate. Green shoots. Maybe. Out wide right. Good tackle there by Magoma. Off a Hibs player, and it's out for a throw-in to Rangers. Just another 30-plus games to win, Mr. Martin. There's any hope for you, says the Raven Effect. I agree on that one, mate. The Raven Effect. Are you Baltimore Ravens fan by any chance? 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go. Header away. Inside. Good play here by Rangers. Sitting back. Nice solid defence there. Coming up for the last 1.5 minutes of this game. It's 2-0 still. Both the goals in the first half. Obviously, no goals second half. That was a shocking cross. Awful cross. Straight into the crowd by the Hibs player. No worries, Mark. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for being part of it. Like I said, the podcasts are more about, just about you and me talking. It's a conversation. It's a two-way conversation, at the end of the day. I'm the one lucky enough to sit behind the camera, talk crap for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. But yeah, thank you very much. It's like someone else saying, quit, they might score. Yeah, mate, RM, do you remember last season when we all used to slag people off in the live chat and then they'd score? Here comes Magoma now, on the run. Falls to the ground. Nothing doing, says the ref. Play on, says the ref. A little bit weak. To be fair. Good tackle by Asgard. Out for a Hibs throw on the right-hand side. Jet, well done, Wee Curtis. Yeah, absolutely. Bashiri now, over halfway. I definitely think we should be putting in a cheeky bid for Rocky Bashiri in January. Absolutely. Good play. Well read, Finley Curtis. Go on, Finley. Go on, son. Go on, Curtis. Go on. Shot by Curtis. Salinger saves. Thank goodness the weekend hasn't been ruined yet. Oh, yes, I remember a lot. Yeah, we always used to do it, mate. I can't see Thistle beating Celtics. I think the semi-finals will be Rangers, Motherwell, Celtics. I've got a sneaking feeling, Graham, that they'll somehow manage to pair us and Celtic together because they won't want an Old Firm Cup final. Just got a sneaking suspicion. And that is it, guys. It is over. It is 2-0 to Rangers. Final score. You know what? Look, I've got to say, I've said all week that I did think that this would end with a Rangers victory. 2-0 Rangers. I mean, look, was the performance great? No, it wasn't. Was the performance perfect? No, it wasn't. Were there issues in that performance still? Yes, there were. The first half wasn't great up until when we scored the goals. There was a lot of not much happening. A lot of, just not creating enough chances. But, in the end, obviously, the stats appear a bit better. 5 shots on target, 14 shots in total, 69% possession. It was a bit performance. It's a result, but not a performance. It was an improvement. The one thing I am going to say in defence of Russell Martin to some degree was that at least we saw progress today. At least we saw some progress today. At least we saw some movement forward. I think one of the big things for me today that really moved this game forward in terms of the performance was Nico Raskan. Raskan was absolutely immense today in this game today. He made such direct, he was aggressive, he pushed forward, he scored the goal obviously with the header from the corner like he did against Celtic last season. A very good performance by Nico Raskan, all in there. I think he made a huge difference today. I thought Derek Cornelius did very well at the back. I thought his performance was very good at the back. I thought to be fair to him, I thought Tavernier had a good game as well today. Was really solid, and Mikey Moore wasn't really that man. you know, we'll sell you Gogic. Graham Corwell in my live chats just said, I'll sell you Gogic. I'd take that any day of the week. But yeah, look, it was it's a result. There was some progress there. That's good. Do I think Russell Martin gets sacked now? No, I don't. I think he survives from the 2 to 3 weeks now. Unless we get smashed off Genk and then beaten off Livingston, the pressure will be off for a little bit now. Is that right? Is that wrong? I'll let you discuss that. Personally, I still don't think he's the right man for the job. Personally, I don't think that he is, you know, going to make a huge amount of difference to this team. I really don't. But we've got the victory today. We've got to thank the positives that we got the victory today. And that's the main thing. Yes, there was some improvement there. Yes, there was some decent performances there. Yes, it's nicer to come away with a victory than a defeat, isn't it? So at the end of the day, some positives there to take away from this game. And that's the main thing, isn't it? The positives to take away from this game. You know, look, at the end of the day, we've got to build on this. You know, no matter what you think of Russell Martin, the one thing we've all got to kind of agree on, and yes, I don't think that Russell Martin is the best man for this job. Yes, I don't still think that. But at the end of the day, I do think we've got to kind of just deal with this now. We've got to kind of hope that this is a point to kick on. Nobody wants us to see us failing week in, week out. Nobody wants to see us falling apart. No one wants to see us losing. Not if we're real fans. We don't. And yes, I still don't think he is the right man for the job. Of course I don't think he's the right man for the job. But at the end of the day, this is about moving forward, isn't it? This is about getting forward and doing the best we can do. It has to be. It really genuinely has to be. It is what it is, guys. We win today. We go forward to the semi-finals. Interested to find out who we get in the semi-finals. That's the key thing. It's got to be a changing point. This has to be a move forward now, a rallying point. Like I said, I still think there's a lot of ill feeling towards Martin. I don't think that goes away. That this one result doesn't change things. The saying is, one swallow does not a summer make. And I agree. One win does not change everything, does it? So at the end of the day, we've got to take the positives from this, that we get the win. The performance wasn't great. There were some good performances by some of the players out there. I thought Cornelius did well. I thought Tavernier did well. I thought Gazama was excellent, really dangerous, did very well. I thought Miovski was excellent. I really do. You know, so there is positives to take from this game. That's the main thing, isn't it? We've got to take those positives, guys. Let me know your thoughts, obviously, in the comments. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Love the watch along, Raven. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who's commented. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for all your support today. It has been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for all of this. All of the donations, guys. Thank you for Stuart. Fantastic. Thank you to Tom. Thank you to Leo. Thank you to Jordan for your donations. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you for those so much. It really does mean a lot. Guys, we'll be back with more videos. Please obviously keep watching out for the videos. Hopefully back with a live watch along on Thursday. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.